Good afternoon, YouTube. This is EconCat88 and I'm in Toledo, Ohio, and this video is about a 100-year-old slogan that has been brought back to life by a bunch of Toledo homers and political people, and the news media is making a big deal out of this. You will do better in Toledo. And again, this has been getting a lot of hype. They say part of the reason for this attempt to try to rebrand the city of Toledo is because of my videos. The newspaper ran some stories about my YouTube page. Apparently it has rallied some of the artsy-fartsy Toledo homers to take action. And this company, Lamar, has agreed to give empty billboard space to the folks that want to put these "You Will Do Better in Toledo" signs across various parts of the city. Now, I do give credit for them caring about the city. I also care about the city, although I don't like all these nasty potholes. And if you drive around the city, you'll know that the pothole situation here is very bad. But I also want folks to know that just because you hang a bunch of signs around town saying "you'll do better here," that may have been true 100 years ago when this sign was created, or when this slogan was created. I don't really think it's true today. I don't think the average person will do better in Toledo. That's I-75 there. I do not think the average person will do better in Toledo, and also importantly, I want people to know that this part of Toledo is probably closer to the real Toledo. And yes, I know we have a minor league baseball team and a hockey team and an art museum and parks and a great zoo. You know, there are a lot of cities that have these things. So these downtown homers and artsy-fartsy people, eventually you're going to have to come up with something new, because we also have this, and we have plenty of it. This house looks like it's been empty for quite a number of years. So all of you Warehouse District homers, downtown homers, Old West End homers, what exactly do you have to say about this? Looks like somebody's had themselves a little bit of a liquor party. So it really doesn't matter how many of these silly signs and slogans you paste all over the city. The reality is this: Toledo is likely, and the evidence shows it's on the wrong side of history, and that Toledo's best days were in fact 50 and 100 years ago, and so now this is what we're left with. Looks like somebody was recently evicted from either half or all of this duplex here. So I want you downtown homers to reply to this video, and you can have as many meetups and rallies as you like about how better people will do in Toledo. I'll let anyone who watches this video be the judge of what exactly the real Toledo is. This is 2147. Looks like somebody at one time had put some work into this place. It's a love seat up here on the porch. Newer siding. Windows don't look too old. Door definitely looks relatively new. But again, more signs of abandonment and more proof that you won't do better in Toledo. There's one house on this street that looks to be serviceable, and I see the guy just got into his truck. I wonder what he thinks about this mess here. Matter of fact, if he stops and asks me what I'm doing, I'm going to ask him if he's willing to go on camera. And let him know about this You Will Do Better in Toledo fluff campaign. And a lot of the people that are involved live in the Old West End, which is basically all those houses in the neighborhood just on the other side of the expressway here. So this is either one or two families that were tossed out on the street. You can see there's like some there's a teddy bear here. So here's somebody's Merry Christmas. When you start thinking about it in that context, it kind of sucks. Several pieces of furniture here. So I think I'm going to make the title of this video, You Will Not Do Better in Toledo. And until I see some contrary evidence to that, I'm going to stick with that. And that's Bancroft that you see where this road here dead ends. I think this street is Maplewood, but I'm not sure about that. So again, to the world, to the rest of the state of Ohio, to the rest of the city of Toledo, specifically aimed at you downtown homers and other Toledo homers, what do you have to say about this? You can have all your little parties and gatherings that you like. The reality is, until you start voting in different people with different ideas than what we've had for at least 40 years, Toledo is going to continue to sink. And I think I'll end this one here. This is Econ K88 signing off from Toledo, Ohio. You will not do better here, regardless of what some 100-year-old slogan says.